Hello out there, followers and friends, Facebook friends, TikTok friends, YouTube friends. I'm back. I got my buddy over here, Robert. He's from Seattle, living here now, and in Puerto Vallarta. We are going to see about opening up the rehab in his home. And we got the doctor, got the nurse, got the counselors. We got everything. We got the license, permits and licenses from the director of the city of Puerto Vallarta. So we're good to go. Haven't done a spiritual video in a while. Been busy, been running around, lost my phone, lost my ID. So we're back now, going back to Canada on Monday to straighten everything out. Got a really good phone now. You can probably see this video is very clear. It's a really good phone. So anyway, so we're back. We're going to start daily videos and TikTok, and then we're going to do fun videos too. We're going to do some dog videos and beach videos and just fun stuff like you see on TikTok here. But this is going on YouTube and Facebook as well. Now, me and Robert were just talking about step 10, and I asked him what his favorite step was, and before he said anything, I said it's probably step 10, and he was kind of blown away at that. But step 10 is my favorite step too, so I kind of thought it was his. But Robert. There's Robert over there. This is his house. There's Robert. Hey, shout out. So, step 10 is on 84 and 85. Okay? And what it says is, and this is probably one of the most important sentences in the big book. It says, this is not an overnight matter. It must continue for our lifetime. Wow. People are dead today because they discontinued doing this. It's true. I know a lot of people that discontinued doing this and thought it was an overnight matter or whatever, and they got loaded and died. So it's not an overnight matter. It's got to continue for a lifetime. What has to continue? We have to continue to look for selfishness, dishonesty, resentment, and fear, just like we did in 4.
Yeah,
when they crop up, we ask God at once, immediately, remove them. At once. Talk to somebody immediately about it. So, what do we got so far? We got step 4, talk to somebody about it. Step 5, remove it, 6 and 7. Then it says make an amends. If we have to. Maybe we do, maybe we don't. Step 10, right? 8 and 9. So, step 10 so far is steps 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Just this program is so simple. We're just doing the same thing over and over. Really, all we're really doing in this program is praying to God and praying to know what God's will is for us. That's all we're doing. So why do we got to work the rest of the steps? To remove the things that are blocking me from God. Or if you have, blocking me from being God-directed. That's what the steps are for. We don't gain anything. Everything's already in us. Love and tolerance. We remove the stuff. Intolerance, hate, judgment, resentment, fear, self-pity, guilt, and shame. Remove that stuff. Ain't nothing left over but God. Now we're God-directed. So, why are we looking at selfishness, dishonesty, resentment, and fear, and asking God to remove and make amends? Why are we doing it? It says right there, we're doing it so we can resolutely turn our thoughts to somebody we can help. Love and tolerance of others is our code. That is the main objective of the program. And what comes along with the main objective, because our primary purpose is to stay sober, help another alcoholic achieve sobriety. That's not 2 things. It sounds like 2 things, but stay sober and help another alcoholic achieve sobriety, for me, is the same thing. Because I don't get to stay sober unless I help somebody new achieve sobriety. I'm either walking towards a newcomer or I'm walking towards a drink. There's no path number 3. There's no path number 3. So on page 85 over there, and step 10 is still, it talks about the step 10 promises. We haven't worked at this. What did we work at? We worked at being useful. We didn't work at not drinking. I tried not drinking many times before I got to A. It didn't work. The most powerful desire to stop drinking is of absolutely no avail. So I didn't work at not drinking. Tried that before I failed. We worked at being useful. We worked at removing all those things, character defects, self-pity, blah, 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 resentments, fear, greed, lust, sloth, pride. Removing that stuff, that's blocking us from being God directed. So with that comes a gift. It's called a promise. And that promise is the obsession will be lifted. If we focus on what we can do for others, the obsession will be lifted. And the way we do that is to remove the things that are blocking us from helping other people, especially alcoholics and addicts. It's that simple. And those step 10 promises are great. You know, we cease fighting everyone and everything, and problem will be removed. We don't tire so easily, and we haven't even worked at it. But it does say this. It says, when the book says something like it's easy, they mean it's easy. So it says it's easy to let up on the spiritual program of action and rest on our laurels. If we do that, we're headed for trouble, because all we have is a daily reprieve contingent on the maintenance of our spiritual condition. Every day is a day we got to carry God's vision into all areas of our life. Easy. So there's two mistakes we make in Alcoholics Anonymous. They got nothing to do with alcohol or drugs, drinking or using. The two mistakes are Jim's mistake on page 35. Jim failed to enlarge his spiritual life, and he got drunk, he got resentful. And then on page 85, like I just mentioned, we let up on the spiritual program of action. It's easy to do. So when we're in the program, we're staying sober, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 15, 21 years sober, we let up on the spiritual program of action. So both mistakes that we make in Alcoholics Anonymous have to do with spirituality. Let up on the spiritual program of action or fail to enlarge my spiritual life. That will kill me. Got nothing to do with drugs and alcohol. Very powerful step. Very simple, because it's only 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And in step 4 and in step 11 and in step 10, we're looking at the same thing. Selfishness, dishonesty, resentment, and fear. And in 6, we're ready to remove those things. And in 7, we ask God to we humbly ask God to remove them. It's so simple. It's so simple. Selfishness is a big list, but it's so simple. We're going to do it again in 10. We're going to actually increase our conscious contact in 11. By continuing to do it, especially at night. Where was I selfish? Where was I afraid? Where was I resentful? What could I have done different? Okay, was I useful to anybody today? Step 11, right? Same stuff. Step 10, same thing over and over. Very simple program, but powerful, man. Saving lives, tens of millions of lives. I'm going up to Vancouver next week. Going to go to the AA convention. I'm going to have a blast, man. Anyway, we're back on track. Another video tomorrow. Love you all, and have a great rest of your day.